Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Life of Wonders. Welcome back to my channel. As you know, my name is Polo, and I love making videos of dolls, toys, and Disney collectibles. And as always, if you like this kind of content and you feel like supporting the channel, feel more than welcome to subscribe to it, and that way you will not be missing out on any of my future videos. Now, today I thought I would showcase this beautiful Cinderella doll celebrating its 50th anniversary. I mean, the anniversary of the animation in 1950. So this one was actually produced in 1999 and it was released by the year 2000, or in both years actually, depending on the country. And it was actually made to commemorate the film. I mean, 50 years already in 2000. So I mean, imagine it's already been like 70 years. But this is one of the most beautiful depictions of Cinderella in the modern um era, I would say. So this is at the end of the 90s. It was produced by Mattel, and as always, Mattel was at its peak, I think, since early 90s to early 2000s. I think they were still producing really nice collectibles when it comes to be licensed by Disney. So I have already taken her out of the box, but the box is very pretty. It shows her going down a super grand entrance staircase, and then this gown is everything. I like that even though we have gotten the Midnight Masquerade, which is one of my favorites. The first designer, the Ultimate Princess designer, they are all very different. And this one is the most baroque. I would say, as it's super ornamented, it's super princessy, in a way, but it still captures the essence of her. So it's like a variation of her gown, but even more ornamented, if that's possible. And then the volume is magnific. Seriously, like, I love everything about it. There's only one thing I don't particularly like, and I will tell you in just a bit. But we will start with the face sculpt, which I think it was still the original face sculpt that they were using throughout the 90s, although the screening is slightly different for this one. And as you can see, she's looking a bit more fierce. In fact, she's having one of the eyebrows raised, very similar to the Ultimate Princess celebration in those terms, but taking into account this was like 20 years ago. Then I also love how they style the hat this time. So the bangs are perfectly rolled and in place with a lot of gel, but just, perfectly. And I've been moving her around for, quite some time, but the hair is intact. And then the bun, it's like a high pony styled this way, which I also love. And I like that for every single Cinderella doll that Mattel released, they came out with a different hairstyle, even though they all address the bun, but it's been done differently. And this time the fringe and the fringe or bangs, and then the little bun, I just love it. I also love her expression. Again, a little bit more assertive than usual, but still incredibly sweet. Um, and then she's got these ribbon as a headband and two pearly earrings, and she's wearing the choker that we all associate Cinderella with. And then is the dress. The dress is it's actually one piece with a petticoat, and then it has snaps on the back, as opposed to Velcro. I mean, again, these were really high and collectibles. Like, I really wish they were I mean, they are, because with the limited edition dolls by the Disney store or Shop Disney, we're getting magnificent dolls. but the price is just quite elevated when compared to these ones, even though I guess that at the time this might be this might have been a little bit expensive, but totally worth it because it's like really nice quality. So the gown this time again, it's very baroque. It's very like Marie Antoinette in a way because we have lots of ribbons adorning the bodies, and then there is like a faux damask feel to it that's part of this fabric that is very heavy. And the only thing I don't like about the whole thing is that they only use this fabric for the front. I mean, it's all the way on the front, not just this triangle here. But it doesn't go on the back. So it ends here and it kind of, it comes loose in a way, which I think it would have benefited so much going all the way around. I mean, you don't see it because you have the draping of this beautiful white fabric that it's not, I guess it's satin, but it's a different, I don't know, it's a very soft sheer satin that is not the usual that we can find on today's limited edition dolls. It's slightly different, but then it moves super cool, and in contrast with this one, which is very heavy. But again, I love the brocade, and then I love how it's pinned with these two ribbons with two pearls as well, and then it would open like so. And then at the bottom of it, we can find this lacy moment going all the way around with pearly sort of like pattern as well, and it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Then I also love the color that's just around the well, actually framing her face and her, her neck area incredibly well. I love that the colors at the time were really intricate, because that really adds a lot of character to the final product, whereas in later renditions it's just like a blank, sort of like very incredibly simplified version with a wide material. But I mean, this is very period accurate in a way. And then she's got the puffy sleeves with the same material that goes for the overskirt, and then it has two more ribbons there. And then there's also these lining for the bodies that will make it even more corseted in a way. So it has a, a silhouette that again goes very much with the period time, and yeah, and how Cinderella would have dressed for other occasion. This could well be a wedding dress as well, because there's so white going on. And in fact, I would have voted for this one being the wedding dress as opposed to all the other renditions that we've seen throughout the years, even though I like them too. But this one is like the superior one. I mean, it's so incredibly nicely done. Then she's got these very high upper glows that almost feel as if they were connected to the sleeves, but in reality they're not, so they would stop there. The puffy sleeves actually have a little bit of a lace material as well. So, and as you can see, the brocade is beautiful. So I'll show you how it feels from the back. So basically this is, well, here you can see the snaps. There's also a snap that you can just take from the headband, and this is the back of it. But I'm kind of missing again, well, it's actually tagged as this Disney signature, probably Disney collector. There is a petticoat of like double layered tulle material, and she's wearing glass slippers that I will show you in just a bit. But again, I'm kind of missing the blue part going around, just to add even more volume and some presence. But nonetheless, it's very beautiful. The faux damask, it's actually present there in the back as well. And now we'll show you. I don't have her displayed on her original stand, but she came with, one of these stands from the 90s. And then here you can see, are they like, classic pumps? No, in reality, these do not have the heart that they actually produce in other depictions of her, but they're not like classic pumps either. They are a little thinner, if that makes sense. I'm trying to get close so you can see. They are a little bit thinner than what we're used to, but they're completely translucent with a little bit of glitter. And it's almost like if she was like walking on air, because they feel very delicate. Normally, the palms are slightly bigger and bulkier. I will try to get a little bit away from her, and so we can have a final um glance at this beautiful Cinderella. I'm so happy she's part of my collection, because I believe she's just so beautiful. And yeah, so many good memories coming from this decade. Even, at the turn of the millennium, it was still very good. And I don't lose hope for Mattel to probably surprise us in the future with really nice collectibles, because they know how to do it. So anyway, for now, I very much hope that you've enjoyed this review. And if you have, well, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, I will be more than happy to get back to all your comments. For now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.